Osologo the Maba. Ngwa. A woman look. Where I do this show? I don't wear you wearing. I don't wear you wearing. Yeah, now, I use the Terafia. Terafia. What? Keep off your 10 times. Ngwakirafia, boya. 10 times. It's a walk down. Kimwego. Ah? Kemuti Chiba. Kemuti Chiba. Gialuke. Ngwa say morning.
Morning.
Akwida webia. Unchi wega kwa. Ganye makiti gebu akata bupu ya isi. Iye benwa. Iye benwa. Iye benwa. Nye mona ibupu ya isi. Ibupu ya isi kita kita. Ina ni fode ku. Ina sia biko ichore Samga bujoli son. Samga bujoli son. Why you study about? Oh, yeah, you better go see. A man, never man, the Duka was about him. A man, I can't tell one you go tata. Oh, oh, okay, now give all this son. Why is ready, boy? Akata. Is ready, boy? Wait till we are no walk another show. Is ready, boy? Kiraboti Yanya. Dear Luke. Okay, now, 225. Okay, for that now, so, okay, G now, no wiggle. Kablogalana.
I'm pained. I'm bittered. What is this generation turning into? What has gotten into some parents of this generation? Some parents of this generation has totally failed God and humanity. Don't tell me that in this case it's government. Don't tell me it's poverty. No. The way you make your bed is the way you lie on it. What you sow is what you reap. The first education a human gets is from the family. How are you treating your children? How are you teaching your children? What are you teaching them? What are you making them to know? Imagine a boy of 15 years already had the mindset of ritual. Not to talk of using his friend to do it. And even proud to kill his friend at 15. Oh God. At 15 years, I was still in secondary school. My mother already registered me where I learned tailoring. At 15, go and verify it in Inewi. My mom taught me that you should never in your life look at things that are not yours. You should never in your life take things that does not belong to you. You should never in your life think of things that you know you cannot afford. Not to talk of the one that she cannot afford. What is the parents of this generation teaching their children? Can even nakusilfa? Otu ono si buti e gbasara sigi. Ima na nwa gi nwere ego. Ina ajukwu ya oju. Don't worry. One day, they will use you. The parents that does not want to train their children well, and when they grow up to turn into ritualists, they will use you people for this ritual. Thank God the native doctor is somebody that has love for humanity. Mwalobi mmado. Opuna that native doctor enwerobi mmado. Opo this small boy na na-egbufu ya. Amon na ke nwere ezigbo mmado na dibia. I could remember the first day when I came home, when I was about 17 years old. I came home with my friend's bicycle. Greeted my mom. My mom did not respond to me. She came up with that ugly look on her face. The first thing she asked me, who owns this bicycle? I said, it's my friend. Before I could finish friend, the slap that came to my face from beating on my head down to my toe. I didn't even know when I took that bicycle back to my friend's house. people came and started asking her, what did he do? He said he took something that does not belong to him. Everybody left. Some people even gathered to beat me. That was the kind of generation I grew up from. A generation that knows the worth of what you have and what does not belong to you. A generation that trained their children with the fear of God. A generation that trained their children with the fear of love for humanity. Not this kind of generation. The parents of this generation, some of you have failed totally. Totally. Don't blame the government. Don't even blame the government for one thing. In this case, parents, what is wrong with you people? Okay, love of money everywhere, and you don't want to work to get that money. If you're poor, are you blaming people for making you poor? The people that are rich, are they with one? Are they with two heads? Can't you follow the footsteps of people that make money legally? Must everything be in an illegal way? The earlier we start to change, the better for us. Otherwise, this fire that parents of this generation is setting up, when it starts to burn, it will consume both you. Train up your child in the ways of the Lord, that when he grows, he will not depart from it. 15 years, how would the child know? You will tell me it's the society, things happening around. And you, the parent, you are seeing your child associating with people that he's not supposed to associate with, going to places that he's not supposed to go to. See, when the first day I went to somebody's house in our yard to watch television, the kind of beating my mother gave me, from that day, I never crossed anybody's house to watch television, since we couldn't afford it. Spare the rod and spoil a child. Stop telling me we are in a generation that you don't beat your... Beat the hell out of your child if he messes up. This is Africa. Stop imitating the whites. Their thinking mentality and our thinking mentality are not the same thing. God have mercy on you people.